This is day 20 of www.pslemath.blog, and as always we read the question, and today's question is about fractions. Aisha has 3 empty containers, and the containers are labeled P, Q and R. She poured an equal amount of water into each of them, so you have to remember the amount of water that she poured into P is the same as the amount of water she poured into Q, is the same as the amount of water she poured into R. And after that, it was discovered that container P was half filled with water, container Q was 1/4 filled with water, and container R was 2/3 filled with water. What is the ratio? Oh, it's also a ratio question. It's a combination of a fraction question and a ratio question. And you know that ratio and fraction, there's some relationship between them. Alright, they're sisters or brothers. And the question wants to know what's the ratio of the capacity of container P to container Q to container R. So how do we do this question? There's 3 containers: container P, container Q and container R. Alright, and it states that alright, this is the same amount of water that is poured into P, that is poured into Q, that's poured into R. I've drawn one unit to represent the same amount of water in each. It says that after pouring into container P, it was discovered that P was half filled with water. Half filled with water. So if this is the container, half of it was filled with water. You get it? Now, for Q, it was discovered that 1/4 of it was filled with water. So if this is the container, and you can divide it into 4 parts, and the last part is too big a size, then container Q was 1/4 filled with water. Alright, and if this is R, and when the same amount of water is poured, it was 2/3 filled with water. So this is 2/3. You have to draw another 1/3. Right, this is like half of it. You divide it into 2 parts. 2 parts. So this whole thing is 3 out of 3 parts, and you got 2 out of 3 parts here. Can you see? Now this 1 unit is broken into 2 units here. So I want to standardize to make sure that all of them are of the same sized units. And so the only way to do it, or the best way to do it, is to divide all of them into 2. All the bigger unit into smaller units. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 units here, right? And out of the 4 units, 2 units is filled with water. 4 units is the capacity. That means it can take 4 units of water. But in this case, in P's case, only 2 units of water is in container P. In Q's place, it can fill up to 8 units of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But you do not have 8 units of water. That's the capacity. You only have 2 units. And in R's case, it's the smallest container. It can take a maximum of 3 units. Alright? And there's 2 units of water. Notice the water in each container is the same. but the container size is different. And when we talk about capacity, we're talking about the size of the container. It has the capacity, the potential to fill up to 4 units here, and 8 units here, and 3 units here. Well, let's see what the question says now. The question is asking, what is the ratio of the capacity of container P to container Q to container R? And this is your answer. Yeah, P is 4 is to 8 is to 3. This is your answer.